No one likes to be left there sweaty and unsatisfied. So what are some changes you hope we get in Path of Exile 2 over the course of early access? There's a lot of obvious and inevitable things like more skills, classes, ascendancies, and unique items that we will definitely get. But what are some things on your wish list that are less guaranteed? I've got a list of 5 things that I think would be good additions, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong. Honorable mention here is just a death recap. Most of the time, it's pretty obvious how you died, like getting surrounded or getting stun locked, or trying to loot a corpse and the on-death effects get you. But other times it's just less obvious, and it would be nice to know some things to look out for. It allows for more learning opportunities, which helps with progression and figuring out your weak spots. In that same realm, at number 5, I have multiple attempts at maps. It's really frustrating to get one shot not having a clue what happened, and you lose your only chance at the map because you got one-tapped by a mob off screen. It's one of the reasons I haven't pushed my mapping very far and just opted to experiment with different classes. I think they will make a lot of changes to the endgame, and this change isn't too far-fetched to expect. At number 4, I have seamless input transitions. This game plays really well with controller or with mouse and keyboard, but if you want to use a controller while fighting, then switch back to mouse and keyboard to manage your inventory, you have to go back to the character select screen in order to switch. Most games these days can handle the switch on the fly, and it sucks this game can't do that. Yet. Number 3. Give us the ability to respec our ascendancy choice. I kind of get the decision to not allow it, as it encourages thoughtful planning. But sometimes you make a mistake. It happens. To be forced to make a new character entirely is just a little clunky to me, and I wish it allowed for more experimentation. Maybe make it cost a ton of gold in order to do it. At number 2, I would like to see an in-game auction house for player trading. If the game is balanced with trading in mind, there should be an easier system to encourage it. This would eliminate a lot of the hassle as well as some of the scamming that happens. Traditional trading could still be a thing with the auction house having a gold sink like the currency exchange. And at number 1, more crafting options to combat bad RNG. Some weeks ago I made a short video going over the basics of crafting, and many of you rightfully pointed out that it's not really crafting, it's gambling. And you're not wrong. You find a good base, you upgrade it to a blue, upgrade it to a rare, and slam it with exalted orbs, praying you get something useful. You can use essences to encourage the gamble to lean towards a certain modifier, but they are so rare that finding them yourself is not easy, and you're still at the mercy of RNG. I'd love to see this system improve so that we don't have to rely on trading with other players so much. GGG is back from holiday break and are sure to put out patches soon to address some broken builds and squash some bugs, but I'm very interested to hear them discuss changes they will implement. What do you think? Any big wishes that I missed?